already started recruitment. I already completed in a few colleges, Pune and Mumbai. So we are just going to walk you through that. So don't worry about attendance. Okay, this is much more important than that. We'll just wait. Probably by 8:10, 8:15, we'll just get started. Just keep watching the video, which I'm going to share now. Okay.
See that 9 o'clock session, it is different, your class session. This is not your class session, my dear friends. This is a common orientation session related to Capgemini. So you will get a lot of ideas and inputs to crack this company, right? So I hope this is not the class session. Everyone have understand, right? Yeah, after this, you have your class session. By 9 o'clock, as usual, whatever the link, the new link, I think yesterday we have shared, right? So the new link, you need to log in and you need to attend your session, right? So this is completely different from your class session. So once the session is over, you can regularly, you can just log into your session. So let me just connect with Mr. Prabhu. So we'll be addressing the session. So I think we have reached the time. So let me just call Mr. Prabhu to start the session. So you guys are really serious and sincere. In fact, so we could see that almost a good number of students from different colleges have joined here, and really it is an appreciated one. So this is being at home and waking up at morning 8 o'clock. So not even 8 o'clock. I think you would be almost you have almost woke up by 7:30, and I think you'd be ready for the session. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for everyone join for the session. Few seconds. Mr. Prabhu will address all your queries. So one students have asked one question, sir, what all the PDFs you provide, are they enough for the preparation? Yes, I think Prabhu has joined the session. So Prabhu, shall we start the session?
Yeah, I just received some of the requests from some students. That's the reason I was just like,
okay.
We'll get started.
Yes.
Is everyone able to see my screen here? 1 second. I need to stop this video. Okay. Is everyone able to see my PPT? Is everyone able to see the presentation?
Prabhu, just screen share, Prabhu.
Yeah, 1 second. Is everyone able to see now? Okay. So, yeah. So, good morning, everyone. So, this session is basically, if you look at it, Capgemini has already started the recruitment drive in quite a few institutions across India, and to be more specific, in Pune and a few locations, even in Mumbai. Also, okay. So what we have done is like we have just tried to speak to the students, try to understand what is the pattern of Capgemini and everything. And what we are doing here is like we are going to give you a small overview of what is it that you can expect out of the Capgemini placement drive. Okay. So if you look at the Capgemini pattern for this year, it's going to be like pseudocode round is going to be for 30 minutes, and you'll have 30 questions, and the English communication test will be again like 30 questions in 30 minutes. That will be an MCQ type. Again, pseudocode is also going to be an MCQ type. MCQ is nothing but multiple choice questions. And then the third section is going to be the game-based cognitive assessment, wherein you'll have like 4 games, or we call it as 4 rounds. The time differs for each and every round. It's going to be like around 5 to 8 minutes for each and every round. Okay. Here, if you look at it, the pseudocode round. Okay. So these are sections, and each of them are going to be an elimination section. That's something that's going to be like different this year, wherein each section, like the pseudocode, once you the test process will be like this. Once you start off with the pseudocode section, those students who are clearing the pseudocode section, the MCQ-based English communication test will get enabled for them. And once you clear the cutoff, the game-based cognitive assessment will get opened for you. And once you clear the game-based cognitive assessment, the behavioral or the psychometric test will get enabled for you. And that behavioral and psychometric test is not an elimination round. I'll explain in detail what that really means. Okay. But here, this is going to be the overall pattern for Capgemini. Okay, so what we are going to see here is like what is the thing that is required in each and every section of Capgemini. Okay, that is something that now we will probably like I'll kind of tell you like how to prepare for each and every round. If you look at the pseudocode based section, okay, the pseudocode based section, yeah, these are the things that you can expect out of a pseudocode based section. It's going to be like a 30-question, 30-minute session, and each of this section is actually divided into 2 sections. One section will be 7 theory questions based on data structures, and the second section will be 23 pseudocode questions, and that will be like based on C. And these 2 sections, the section 1 and section 2, will have a common timer as such. Okay. So it's a common timer in the sense like these 2 sections will not have separate timers. So what you can do is you can try to answer all the questions which you know. Initially, to start off, if you look at it, we can try to answer all the questions which you are like pretty comfortable across both the sessions. And after that, what we can do is like, and then you can come to the most difficult questions as such. So that's the advantage that we have. Just keep a note of it. There is no separate timing for each of these sections. It's a common timer. What you can do is just go through all the questions that you feel are comfortable and easy and everything. Just start off with those questions, and then probably you can attend the questions which you are not comfortable with. That would be the smartest way to do it. Okay. And again, here if you look at it, this year what we have seen is like some of the, in terms of the programming languages, some of the C++ programming questions were also asked in this section, which is something new this year. But you need not be worried about it, because mostly if you look at it, if you are like if you are like pretty much comfortable with C, you should be able to answer even the C++ questions. It's like pretty simple questions in C++ is what is being asked. So you need not be really worried about it. Okay. So, but what we would do is like in our training also, what we'll try to do is like just on the last couple of days, I'll have trainers handle a bit of C++ for you, because there are some kind of like OPS concepts, like the object-oriented concepts, which you should be like kind of aware of it. Okay. Is my voice audible, or is my voice breaking or something? Is my voice audible? Is it clear? Can I have some replies in the chat window? Is my voice clear? Okay, great. So again, if you look here, the section 1 has like theory questions based on data structures. Data structures like, again, trees, graphs, stacks, queues, even binary operations, everything is like that's how the section 1 is comprised of. And the section 2 is basically all your pseudocode questions, finding out and everything. So 7 theory questions in DS, 23 theory questions in pseudocode. Okay. Now how do we really crack this? Okay. So now what we will have to do here is we would have to kind of, like I said, that the point number 1 is like, see the last point that I mentioned here, if you look at it, that read this very carefully. Looks like the section 2, which is the pseudocode questions, is being easy, and the other section in terms of the theory questions and data sets seem to be a bit difficult. So the trick here is, it's better like you attend the section 2 first, and then you move on to the first section. That would be the most easiest, or that would be the most smartest way to do it. Or what you can do, since I said it's a common timer across both the sections, please treat both sections as the same section. Okay, so just don't waste time on questions that you don't know. What you can do is just go through all the questions that you know. First finish off all the easy questions and then come to the most difficult questions. In terms of pseudocode, please refer your Telegram group. I think everyone is part of your college Telegram group. Just go to Telegram, click on the name that is available on the topmost right. Just click on that. You will have it will open up a page wherein it will show members, links, files, and everything. Go to the file section. You will be able to see all the contents that we have shared so far. Okay. Some of you have been asking for answer keys. Yes, answer keys are getting ready. We will also be sharing the same thing. And again, the most important thing again is whatever test that we have enabled for you in the online portal. If you look at it, all the questions that are enabled in the online portal are nothing but from the materials that we have shared in Telegram. Okay, so it's the same thing. If someone is coming and asking me an answer key for the material, it is very clear that you have not gone through the material, because had you gone through the material, you would have really understood that the test questions are all from the materials that I've shared. So it's just that you have been ignorant of it. That's the reason we wanted to have this call. Keep it very, very, very clear to you. There is no need to come and ask me for answer keys because questions have been uploaded in the online portal. These materials are just for your reference. Again, go through all the online tests, even the tests that you have been completed. Just go through, check the answers and everything. Go through the materials also, what we have shared. If you feel that some of the questions, if you feel like, okay, answers are like, okay, the classroom, it was discussed differently, here it is differently. Take those questions and get it clarified by the trainers when they do the doubt clearing sessions. Okay. Again, or what you can do is probably you can discuss that in the Telegram group that has already been available for you, because the Telegram group is basically, we want to have it as a discussion group only. In order to facilitate a much more seamless and easy process, what I'm going to do is we are going to start a group. Okay. A discussion forum group. I think some of you are already part of it. Okay, what I will be doing is I would be like kind of we are going to start a discussion forum group. What you can do is, if at all you have any queries with respect to the questions and all those things, what you can do is you can like kind of post your questions instead of putting it in your college group. You can in fact put it in your put it in this particular group, and you can discuss the same questions and everything. The peers across other different lot of colleges are part of this discussion group. They would be able to help you out in the last minute. Okay, but again, I want to make it very, very, very clear. Okay, if at all you have any questions with respect to the answers and everything, see, the doubt clearing session is the best place to get all these things sorted out. Okay, please make use of the doubt clearing sessions, and then like I would just like talk to the trainers and then get all your doubts and everything, get it clarified out there. Okay, so in order to facilitate this discussion forum, what I have done now is I'm just sharing the link of the discussion forum now. Okay, the link is now getting shared in your Telegram group. What I would request everyone to do is I would request everyone to go ahead and join that discussion group. Okay, once you join the discussion group, it becomes easier for you, because like I said, you can just post the questions, and even people from other colleges and everything. It's more like a peer learning group is something that we have initiated here. So the link for that peer learning group or the discussion forum group, I've shared it in your Telegram. So please take a note of it. Okay, just go through that. Okay, I have already seen a lot of people getting joined here. Okay, here what you can do is post questions, answers, and everything probably on the day of your exam, so it could be like really helpful. And some of the colleges, if you look at it on the 20th of this month, okay, in fact, like Capgemini is like kind of getting started with the recruitment process for some of the colleges. If you have some of the friends, you can just get some content from everyone. But again, I want to make it very, very, very clear. If you find any discrepancies in answers and everything, what I would suggest is make use of the doubt clearing sessions and everything. Please go through all the materials that we have shared in the Telegram groups. Like I said, go to the Telegram group, click on the name on the top. You have the Telegram group name, click on it. It will open up a small screen. In that screen, you will find members, media, links, and docs. Okay, click on docs. In that docs, you should be able to see everything. You should be able to see all the materials and everything. Okay, please make use of it. In terms of cutoff, again, no company reveals the cutoff. So just to be on the safer side, whatever test that you're taking up, I would request you to kind of just keep a cutoff of 60%. Just ensure, okay, first you take up the pseudocode test, just ensure you get 60%. Total number of questions, you know how to calculate percentage. I don't think I need to elaborate on it. Okay. See, whatever questions that you're posting in the chat today, just keep it open for the Q&A session. Okay, I'll answer them. I don't want to skip here and go there and come. Okay, I'll answer to it. Just keep all your questions. Don't post the questions now. Once I ask, then you can start posting the questions. Okay. So what I would request you to do is, please ensure that whatever test that you take up, say suppose you take up the pseudocode test, you take up the cognitive test, all those tests that you take up, ensure that you just for your reference. Okay. Telling you, just for a reference, keep the cutoff marks like this. In the portal, if you look at it, cognitive 1 to 8 tests are enabled, pseudocode 1 to 10 is enabled, English 1 to 12 is enabled. And in probably by today, there will be, you can expect like around 18 to 20 pseudocode tests will be enabled. Okay, I'm not going to keep a time limit. You can use that to complete it by this weekend. My objective is to have at least 20 tests across cognitive, pseudocode, and English. So just keep checking the online portal as and when we enable. Even I'll be posting a message in Telegram. But at the same time, just keep checking it. Don't think like, okay, today my college has asked me to complete only the first test. Today my college has asked to complete the second test. Those who are completing the test, just keep proceeding with the next test. As and when we add, you need not wait for our instructions itself. First week is okay because you have been giving the daily test and everything. But this is fine. What I would suggest is, just like go proceed with all the tests that we're giving to you. You need not even ask us. Okay, you need not even test us, sir, should I take the test and everything. No, just go ahead and proceed because the tests are all for you only. Okay, so Joe, just go ahead and 1 second. Okay, just go ahead and start off with the tests and everything. Okay, so don't wait for your peers and everyone to complete. As and when you complete, as and when you get test enabled, just go ahead and proceed with it. The more number of tests that you take and the more number of tests wherein you score a 60% in all the 3 sections, your chance of clearing Capgemini is going to be high. I want to keep this point very, very, very clear with you. Okay, so now comes the next important thing. Okay, the next section is going to be the MCQ based English communication test. Okay, this is again and this is again going to be an elimination round, wherein the most important thing that you can expect out of this round. See, again, one important thing is just watch your chat window. Okay, I've just shared a YouTube playlist link. Some of you were asking for all the completed videos. So what I've done is I've shared a YouTube link in the chat window. If at all you're not able to see, that's not a problem. Just go to YouTube, type in 6 phrase. You should be able to see a Capgemini playlist. There, if you look at it, for each and every sessions, all the sessions, videos and everything, whatever was taught in your class, everything is uploaded in YouTube, including the data structure sessions that's happening every day at 8 to 10 p.m. every day evening. Okay, I have the recorded version available there. If in case you have any doubts, you want to go through the classes and everything, just keep watching it. And keep watching this playlist daily night, like around 1 or 2 p.m. I would be posting all the same day's videos, all the session videos and everything. I would be posting in the link. Okay, so just wanted to keep you reminded about it. You need not even wait for a message and everything. Just keep watching the YouTube playlist. There I would be posting all the videos that whatever classes were held on that day. I would be posting all the videos and everything. So you do not even wait for my instructions. You can just keep watching the playlist. Just go to YouTube, click on, just type 6 phrase. You should be able to find our channel. In that, there will be a playlist called Capgemini. Okay, just watch that. That should be more than enough for you. Okay, that's again a very important thing which I want to discuss. And again, I think most of you are aware that every day night at 8 to 10 p.m. we are conducting a data structure, more like a refresher kind of a concept refresher and everything for data structures. If possible, even students who are like very, very smart on data structures or very, very well versed in data structures, if you have time, please attend the session. It is being handled by Mr. Sachin. He's very, very good in data structures, and even is going to discuss a lot of MCQ, like the pseudocode questions and everything. Some of the additional questions he's going to discuss it. So if at all you are not joining the session in the evening, please make it a point. Please make it if just devote some time for it. Evening 8 to 10. Just attend those sessions, and I would request you to pass that information, because I see only a few of you have joined from each of the colleges. So I request each of you to kind of pass this information to your peers. There is an additional class that we are handling in the evening at 8 to 10 p.m. Okay, request everyone. The link is already available in all your Telegram groups. Please go and check that out. Okay, link I would share it. Okay, don't worry about it. And okay, now I'm just like back to the MCQ based English communication test. It will be a 30 question, 30-minute section. Again, it's just a one section. And these are all the questions. And see, these are all the topics, synonym, antonym. You can read through the topics, but the number of questions given here might differ. Okay, don't think this is going to be exactly the same thing. Synonyms and antonyms, I think the topics are all covered: direct, indirect speech, spotting errors, sentence correction, fact, inference, judgment, para, jumble, sentence rearrangement, clause test passages, and reading comprehension. I believe the materials for all these things have already been shared in your Telegram group. I am actually preparing one more material on all these things. That material will also be like shared with you probably by today evening. You can just keep a tab of that material also. But these are all the topics that are required for you to crack into the MCQ based English communication test. Okay, again, go through all the tests that we have already shared, the materials that we have already shared it in your where did we share our materials? In your Telegram group. Okay, you should be able to kind of crack that. Okay, sir, we are not provided the link for the 8 to 10 p.m. Yes, please check your Telegram group. If it is not provided, don't worry, I'll ask them to share it again. Now comes the most important section, the game based aptitude test. This is going to be an elimination round. See, I want to make something very, very, very clear out here. Okay, this is going to be a section that will have like 4 questions. Each of these 4 questions will be like around 5 to 8 minutes, and these are all the topics: deductive logical thinking, inductive logical thinking, grid challenge, motion challenge, switch challenge, digit challenge, don't fit the rule challenge, follow the same rule challenge, and color the grid challenge. The model questions for all of these have already been shared with you. Okay, so 1 second, I'm just like sharing another window. Okay, I think all of you would have gone through this material. The reason I'm going to open this material is, again, I'm pretty much sure some of you wouldn't have kind of identified these materials which we already shared. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to open the material and tell you which material you would need to follow. Okay, and also I'm going to tell you how do we have to prepare for this particular session as such. Okay. I think the screen is now visible. I think all of you should be able to see it now. Okay, so this material I've already shared it in Telegram. It's not just, see, like what I mentioned, it has like 4 games and everything. It's not just 4 games that are available. There are almost close to how many games? 24 games. Whatever you see here, right? 24 games are almost available here. Okay. So these are all the games, these are all the durations, everything is like kind of available here, and these are all the model questions that are all available. I'm just scrolling through each and every model question for you. I think everyone should have got this material. If you have not got this material, check with your friends. This material has already been shared in a Telegram group. Okay, I'm just like walking you through the contents of this material because this is very, very important. And subsequently, what I'm going to share now is even much more important in terms of tracking this particular session. Okay, so I'm just like going through, I'm just like scrolling down the contents of this material because this is something very, very, very important. Okay, the one and most foremost thing that you would probably now think like, okay, I have been getting a cognitive round in the online test that we are like kind of sharing. Those questions are like somewhat different from whatever I am now showing it to you. You might get confused. Okay, why is that we are having a different test there and why is it happening here? Okay, that is something that I want to clarify it for you out here. Okay, now in order to like kind of, okay, this is the material, so I'll just like close the material. Okay, I think people who have not been who have not got this material, I would request them to just talk to your friends, get all the materials and everything. I'll go back to the PPT again. Okay, I'll go back to the PPT. 1 second. Yeah, I've gone back to the PPT. If some of you have missed the material, don't worry. If some of the groups it's not shared, I'll share it. Okay, don't worry about it. Now, the test that we are giving in your in the online portal, okay, in the 6 Rays online portal, one thing that you would have noticed, most of them would be all image-based questions, okay. The reason is those are all the questions that are required to sharpen your reasoning skills to take up these games as such, okay. And the most important thing is these games are not going to be multiple choice questions. Rather, these are all going to be games that you would be required to play as such, okay. You would be required to play these games on the platform that they are going to give it to you. You might even have a doubt, what is the game, how do I play it, okay. So don't worry about it. I'll be sharing a small video in your Telegram group right away, okay. Now you need not like kind of, okay, if I share it right away, you'll all be getting distracted on it, okay. What I would do is right after this class, I would be sharing a video, okay. That video, if you look at it, it has the detail, it shows you a clear depiction of how this game has to be played, okay. So what I can probably, no, that option is not available, okay. What I can do is like, I'll just share the video in your Telegram group, okay. I would request you to kind of go through that. We would not be able to depict the same video in our tests as such, okay. That's the reason if you look at it, all these questions and everything, if at all, once your test 9 and 10 gets opened up, you should be able to see those videos and everything, okay. You should be able to kind of see those videos that are like kind of what we have done is these videos, right. 1 second, I'm just sharing that video right away in your Telegram group. Okay, this video will be shared in your Telegram group. Don't worry about it. It will take some time for it to upload. Once it gets uploaded, you should be able to see that, okay. So now what we have done is, since we are not able to give you the exact game in it, because that's something, it's a very difficult challenge altogether. These games you have converted into multiple choice questions, and that is what you are now practicing in your cognitive game-based round. But in the real exam, it will be more like a gaming thing. How do you like, okay, what is it that I can infer from it? Like how will the games really be? I will be sharing. I've just uploaded one video in your Telegram. It is getting uploaded. It'll take another 15 minutes to get completed to complete the uploading. I will share a few YouTube links also with you, wherein that will give you a clear picture of how the game needs to be played. And like I said, it's not just 1 or 2 games. It's 24 games, and the models for each and every game we have already shared it with you in your in the material that I already shared. Like how the materials will be there and everything. Everything is shared. So what I would request you to do is, please go through the materials, the links and the videos that we are sharing, and get yourself prepared for this. And that is exactly, if you look at even your classes and everything from this week onwards, if you look at it, like how do you track those games, everything is now started to kind of being explained in your class. So don't skip your classes. It's very, very, very important, okay. So this is the 4th important section, and you got to be a bit swift on this session, okay. This session will be played on it's more like a mobile platform kind of a playing atmosphere is what the company has given us. So make use of this. This is very, very, very important. Okay. Again, the tests and everything, these model questions, okay, the game model questions will be added as multiple choice questions from the tests that are going to get enabled from today onwards. You'll find like 5 to 8 questions in each and every test. Please make sure you do it. And what I would be doing is, the trainer is handling a PPT for you every day, right? I would be sharing that PPT also with you in the Telegram group. So you can probably like go through all the materials. I'll be sharing even the materials that the trainer is handling for cognitive based thing, right? The daily we get the materials from the trainers. I'll ensure that I share it in the Telegram group. So just save all these materials. That will be like very, very, very important. And finally, we come into the behavioral competency profiling. Like once you clear the pseudocode, once you clear the English round, once you clear the game-based round, you will be like asked to get into a behavioral competency profiling round. It will have like 100 questions. The duration is 30 to 45 minutes. It differs for our student. Okay. This is not an elimination round. This is not going to be an elimination round. Rather, it is going to be a round wherein they will once like see the most important thing about this round. That's something that I wanted to discuss is there is no right or wrong answers in this particular round. It is more to do with the behavioral profiling. They'll give you a situation and tell you like what is it that you will do in a particular situation. Say suppose one simple thing. Okay, says now you're offered in Capgemini, you're asked to sign the bond for 2 years. Will you do it? I'm just giving you a simple question like that. Okay, you'll have like 4 choices. So here the most important thing, or I would say to be the smartest thing that needs to be done while taking up this session would be to it's something that are given here, right? Personality, okay. Key success for this round is to stay positive and answer positively. Don't have a negative frame of mind while addressing the questions in this particular session as such. Okay. Avoid being pessimistic. Always, like I said, try to be very positive as far as this particular section is concerned. That would be the secret to crack this section. Okay, if at all, if some kind of questions come up and everything, if you put up a kind of a very fuzzy kind of a thing saying like, yeah, I might not, and all those things, you might not be, because see, what they do is based on all the answers, the 100 questions answers that you kind of give to them, they like I said, there is no right or wrong answer, so there is no mark or duration or anything for it. Okay, what they would do is they would create a profile, a personality profile based on these 100 questions, a personality profile about yourself. Simple things like what is your attitude, what is your behavior, whether I can hire this candidate or not, is he a kind of a hardworking candidate, those kind of things. It will never do that. See, one small simple question that I'll just read out for this behavioral competency: often spontaneously take charge or is appointed by others as a leader. Okay, this is one kind of a question. What does it mean? Often spontaneously takes charge or is appointed by others as a leader. Okay, what it means is like, will you be, whenever there is a situation that arises, do you take ownership of it and you yourself take charge of it, or do you expect someone to come and tell you, like to push you, saying that okay, go and do this thing? It's basically simply asking you whether you're proactive or you're not proactive. The four choices are: this statement never applies to me. The second choice is: this statement sometimes applies to me. Third thing is: this statement regularly applies to me. Fourth thing is: this statement always applies to me. Okay, how do you answer it? Often spontaneously takes charge or is appointed by others as a leader. Okay, so now whether this statement applies to you or not. So in a positive frame of mind, how would you answer this question? That is the most important thing as far as your profiling and everything is concerned, as far as this role is concerned. It simply says like whether you're suitable for your leadership skills, whether we need to constantly push you. Simple things. See, when I started this session, someone asked me, sir, do we have an attendance session for this particular session also, attendance link? See, that is heights of being pessimistic or heights of being like in a negative frame of mind. Why are you attending the training? It is basically to gain knowledge. But my first priority is attendance. Okay, fine, I understand that the college pushes you for attendance. The same point out here, right? Why does the college push you for attendance? Simple. Tell me. Why does the college push you for attendance? Because you are not attending the classes regularly. So what happens? The statement, whatever we read it, is going to be a negative thing for you. So that is where this is the frame of mind. See, you might be very smart enough and say like, okay, just to like, I'm just giving you a tip out here, okay? Just be in a very positive frame of mind. So how do you always be in a positive mind? It's like, yeah, I always take the leadership. No one needs to push me. You might not be even of the same type, but you'll have to be like answering on those lines to get shortlisted in this particular round. If you're going to say, no, every day my mom only wakes me up for my classes, or my mom only wakes me up for my work. Yeah, correct. My leader only or my HOD only pushes me to do things. I don't do things proactively. You definitely, your personality profile score is going to be very much on the lower end. Even though you are not of such kind of a personality, when you take up this exam, you got to be really, really, really careful when you attend each and every question. Keep your frame of mind. Before you start this test, fix your frame of mind. Even if you're not that kind of a person, fix your frame of mind as a person who is like really, 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 what do you say? Really, really, really like a self-motivated person. I would call that, okay? A self-motivated person who does not need someone else to kind of push him to do all the other things. Put yourself into that frame of mind. Can I do that just right before the exam? Definitely you cannot do it. How can you just change all your qualities, everything in an overnight? So even from today onwards, just start to feel like that. See, now I say like, okay, fine. If someone came and asked me in the group, sir, how can you expect us to complete all the tests? I should not be pushing you. The reason why I'm enabling so many tests and everything, even though like, see, 10 days of training, 10 tests are enough for me. Why am I enabling 20 tests? There could definitely be a lot of students who want to explore more. And that's why I want to feed those candidates also. And that's the reason we are enabling more number of tests. I think everyone is aware of this point now. Okay. And that is where the student who explores more, who doesn't come and ask me like, sir, should I take this test? Should I take that test? Why should you come and ask me whether you should take it? It's open, man. It's a thing. You should be going and taking it. That is the kind of profiling that is being done for you. And when you answer these 100 questions, all like very simple questions, just click like this thing that you just, it's more like you're asking about yourself. But if you're just going to answer it saying like, yeah, I'm a bloody lazy guy, someone needs to keep motivating me every day. When your answers are like that, your personality profile that gets generated is going to be on the lower end. And even if you clear all these 3 sections, even if you do your technical interviews really well and everything, the score that gets generated out of this behavioral competency profiling, every chance that might pull you down. I want to keep it very, very clear. That might pull you down, and it's not might, it will pull you down. So have a very, very positive mindset. Be very positive. So just project yourself to be a self-motivated person. That's the most simplest thing that I can just put it forward. Okay. So that marks the end. If someone wants to take a look at this PPT and everything, I'll share the PPT, but just go to the YouTube channel. The same thing is getting premiered at 9 o'clock. I'll just share the link of that also. Okay, so that marks the end of whatever I wanted to kind of discuss with you. Some of you wanted the links for this thing. What I would do is, 1 second. Right in your chat box, I'm just like sharing a link. Okay, don't post any messages now. I will share a link. Okay, this is the link wherein you can find this PPT videos and everything. I'm just like sharing that as a sticky message for you. You can actually check that. Okay, now going to the Q&A sessions. Okay, please hold on. Don't just keep posting a question. Just hold on. When I say, then you can start posting. Sir, when will we have full length test? There is nothing called a full length test because each of the rounds are going to be an elimination round. So the models that is the reason if you look at it, each of the sections we have enabled as separate test. The simple reason why we have not put them as a full length test is because there is no full length test out here. You clear one, you get into one. So once you finish a section, please ensure that you get 60 marks. If you get 60 marks on all the tests that we have, that is going to be a full length test. Okay. All the rounds going to take place in a day only. Yes. Once you complete the first test, the second thing will be enabled. You clear everything. Everything just gets accumulated like that. Webcam, keep your webcam ready. The college will inform you on the guidelines. Okay. Cut off for Sudoku. Just now I told you 60 across everything. Please don't repeat whatever like already told you. Okay. Pen and paper available. No, it's all not available. It's all completely online. Any requirements in terms of webcam and everything? Yes, have a laptop, have a good internet connection, have your laptop working with webcam, have a good mobile phone also. I repeat it again, have a good mobile phone also. When will the interview takes place? Check with your college. Okay. Does all the questions from the final exam come from the PDF you shared? This is again the heights of being negative, or I would say like pessimistic. Why do you want question repetition? Simple. We are giving you practice. You practice that and then you crack it. Why should we come and commit like everything will repeat here? If it repeats, it's a bonus for you. Because simply one important thing that you want to understand this year is Capgemini is not going and visiting each and every college this year. They are visiting on a zone wise. Andhra and Telangana is having it on 26th. Pune has already had it on 13th of August. Okay, Pune in the sense like the entire Maharashtra. Again, if you look at it for Tamil Nadu, they have scheduled the test on 30th. The simple reason, last year if you look at Ninja, same thing happened, right? Ninja, 2 days, that's it. Entire India has to take up the test. The reason why they go on with all these zone-wise and everything is simple because they don't want questions to get repeated. It's not like, okay, one particular college finishes it, everyone from the next college gets the question and they are able to crack it. They don't want such kind of a model here. And that's the reason they're going in with state-wise drive. So don't be like, okay, whether the same question, same model questions will be repeated. If the same question comes in, simple as it is. Okay. So most some of you are asking for when is the test date. I think it is on August 26th, but I would ask you to get this clarified with your placement department. I'm not the right person to give you the date, but if I'm right, for Andhra and Telangana, it is on 26th. So this question repetition, same thing will come and everything. Don't have all those thoughts. Go prepare. If the same thing comes, superb. If it doesn't come, be prepared to crack the exams. That is how you should be optimistic about this. Technical HR round on the same day. I don't know. Check with your placement department. Can we keep paper and pen and paper ready? Yeah, you can definitely do that. That shouldn't be a problem. No negative marking for this. There is marks for gaming round. Obviously, you'll have marks. Okay, depending on just like I've just posted, just uploaded the video. Once that I'm not able to kind of it's actually 1 second. Yeah, the video is actually getting uploaded. Okay, so once the video gets uploaded, I'll probably share that with everyone. Then you can probably take a look. Unable to clear English ability test? Prepare. Why do we need both laptop and mobile? If you don't need, leave it. These kind of questions really. Why do we need? Why do we need? Come on, that's what I told you. Keep everything handy. Say suppose your laptop is not working. You're supposed to like everyone asks you to take it on the mobile. What will you do? So once something comes like, okay, don't come and ask me like, okay, I don't have this proof. I don't have that. I don't have this. Just come out of that shell. Okay. When we say keep everything ready, keep everything ready. Simple as that. Okay. Because when everything is ready, you're not under pressure. You're not putting someone else under pressure. Last week, DXC drive happened in one of the colleges in Hyderabad. The test is at 12 o'clock. One student sends a message saying, sir, I'm in my native. I don't have any of my documents ready. What can I do? Can I get other documents? I cannot do anything. Can I talk to the company? Company will definitely not be ready. The most important thing is very, very, very simple, guys. Keep all your documents, mark sheets, everything. There is something called as a DigiLock, right? The government has given a digital locker for everyone. If you don't know what it is, go type in Google DigiLock. You can save all the documents. Okay, mark my words. You can save all the documents in a digital locker. Scan all your documents, keep it there. So tomorrow, even if you don't have any physical documents with you, the digital locker documents are always available. Okay, so like I said, keep your laptop, pen, paper, pencil, everything ready. Okay, no negative marks. Do we find answers in Google regarding verbal ability at the time of the test? That is up to your smartness. But if you move out of the test, there is every chance that the test might get closed. So you know what needs to be done. If you're smart enough, go and do all you're smart enough. You can give it a try, but I'm not sure whether that can happen. How many days will there be a gap? We don't know. Will the test contain any negative marks? No. Sir, we solved in Notepad. I don't understand what that means. What are web proctoring rules for this? Web proctoring is very simple. Don't move your head here and there. Just keep ensure that the webcam is able to see your entire face and up to your chest level. Okay. You should not keep moving your head here and there. There should not be anyone who should be like passing behind you. So during the time of exam, ensure you sit right in front of a wall. So okay. So that that's a small thing. Okay. That's a small tip that I can give you. Just sit right in front of a wall. And don't come and ask me, sir, I don't have enough light that is available in my room just behind the wall and everything. Get yourself ready, man, okay? But like simple thing is sit in front of a wall so that there is no movement behind your screen, okay? That's the most important thing that I want to share, okay? So again, just like I said, don't move your head here and there and everything. That's the most important thing. Once if you attempt one question and we feel that the question is not correct, we have the option to go back and change the option. Yes, like I said, you can go back and forth. No, the timer is all going to be common. So you can actually move back and like modify your questions. Okay. This is a linear test. This is not an adaptive test. So you have the option of going back to the old questions also. No problem with it. Cut off, like I said, keep it as 60, buddy. No, we don't have the choice to write the preferred round. Each of them will be elimination round. You clear pseudocode, you get into verbal. You clear verbal, you get into game-based. You don't have a choice. But within pseudocode, there are two sections. There you have a choice wherein you can choose like whether you want to do the section 1 first or section 2. Okay, there you have a choice. One section behavioral round or is not session can you, okay, behavioral round, okay, fine, no issues. I'll plan for one session, okay. Okay, MCQ. Behavioral, you want a PDF on it? I'll make a note of it. I should not forget it. 1 second, I'm just writing down it. You want a PDF on the behavioral questions? I will get it ready. And just keep one thing in mind. Whatever someone asked about question repetition, the kind of materials that I've shared with you is a very, very, very vast and comprehensive materials. Just go through all the materials and everything. Anyone who would have downloaded the materials that I shared in Telegram would be able to appreciate that we have posted so much of materials. You finish off all those materials, you can definitely get it clear. Pen paper is like for working out, right? That shouldn't be a problem, I guess. Yes. Do they check our voice too? I don't know. It's not a singing competition. Exam, like you said, if you're looking for something on your English communication, I understand. Okay, there is no English communication test. Exam is conducted with webcam or without webcam. Again, please, like, see, I don't want to be very blunt on it, but it's a very stupid question. Like I said, when I say keep your webcam ready, you should be able to understand that. You keep everything ready. That's as simple as that. pseudocode is cleared, then automatically verbal will be opened, or we have a break in between? Yukta, beautiful question. Yes, you will have a small break, but that will not be enough. Be prepared to take up all the sections in a single round. All rounds will happen on the same day. The test will happen on the same day. Interviews might happen on different days. Do we have similar questions? Will my friend also get the same question? Will I also get the same question? How can I copy and everything? Like I said, prepare for the worst. Just imagine two friends are sitting together taking up the test. Keep yourself like prepare for like, okay, I'm going to get a different set of questions. My friend is going to get a different set of questions. That's a worst case scenario. Be prepared for the worst case scenario. If you get the same questions, you are pretty lucky enough. Can we move forward to the next question if one question is wrong in the game-based question? Yes, you can keep moving forward. There is no right or wrong. It is just going to check your agility, your reasoning ability, and everything. Okay. So just that one game, 4 minutes. You just keep playing it. If you're playing it really well, you can do it. If you're not playing it really well, it is actually like kind of prolongs. And the most important thing that I wanted to mention, in fact, I just forgot about that. There is this grid challenge that happens. And people have told me the grid challenge, right? The one with the dots and everything. In the material, if you look at it, there is one question with the dots and everything. There is round kind of dots and everything. Okay. 1 second. I'll do one thing. I'll just like show you which question is that. Okay. 1 second. I think everyone is getting late for the session. That is okay. Fine. No issues. Don't worry about that. Okay. Yeah. Yes, this particular question, the question number 11, I'm just like sharing the screen for you. I think everyone is able to see this question number 11, right? This one. This everyone has been telling me is like pretty difficult because the dots keep like you got to like remember the dots and everything, and then like you got to be keep on clicking on it. This is more like a game, a level-based kind of a question, wherein what will happen is the quicker you are, the more number of dots keep appearing on the screen. That is when students were telling us like this particular section they found it to be a bit difficult because the dots keep like it's more like testing your agility. Okay, once you start with this run, just be a bit prepared. Like okay, just ensure that you're like pretty much agile enough. Okay, the students kept telling me as and when we keep clicking the dots and everything, the more number of dots kept coming on the screen. Okay, so that's a tip that I wanted to give you. Only in the game based on that a level of toughness in question increase as we keep attempting the right answer. No, it is not like about this. Only this particular question we saw like wherein you had like lot of like I said, someone has just joined. Please mute yourself. Okay, so that is only in this section we saw like lot of new dots kept on coming. Okay, this is the only thing. All the rounds on the same day, same questions. I don't want to answer again. The material will you provided is enough, sir. First finish off all the materials. That again, even if you start preparing from my materials, it will take another 1 month for you. Exam platform, Eon Habit, CoCubes is there, right? The parent company, Eon Habit, is going to do that. Possible rough worksheet, it's not a problem, guys. Okay, don't worry about the rough worksheet. If you require it, you can definitely use it. Is there a different time slot or will have the same time slot? College will have to answer that. Check with your college. Practice test for cognitive based exam model, I already discussed during my presentation. Answers for the PDF, again, I replied already. The same questions are available in your test. So test comes with an answer. Some of you have reported some wrong answers. Everything has been corrected. Even apart from that, I'm preparing an answer for all the PDF. I will share it, but I want you to work it. Like I said, whatever PDF material I've shared and whatever question is there on the online test, if by now you should have understood it is all the same questions. If you're not understood, that it means that you've not prepared well. Okay. So why do you need a separate answer key? Because in the test and everything, the answer key is already available. 1 second, students. My screen is getting disabled. 1 second. Just give me some time.
I'm sorry, students. Okay.
It's echoing. Okay, thank you. Got it. Okay. So I just missed a few of the chats. If some of your questions are not answered, you can post your questions now. Exam time is same for all, sir.
Time
Yes,
is same
exam
for
time
all. What happens if my network connection is lost and I cannot reconnect? If I reconnect, what about the options I've already attempted? Don't worry, that is all taken care. Please share the materials again, Telegram group. I've already told you how to get the materials. Go to the Telegram group, click on your college name. That will open up another small window. There you'll have members, media, docs, and links. In the docs section, if you go, all the materials that we already shared is already available. So go pick it. Someone else who's sitting right next to you. Okay. Whether you thought, is there any chance that you'll get the same question? I've already replied. Okay. So does game based consist only of normal aptitude or it's only game based? The CTS DXT test, they're related to cap. No. CTS DXT test, whatever we have enabled in the portal is not for you. Okay, that is for the next DXT drives that are going to happen. Okay, so please don't do that. Okay, just proceed only with the Capgemini tests that are available in the portal, in the 6phrase portal. Okay, don't use it. Can I reload the exam link? No, you cannot do a refresh when you do this test and everything. You cannot do that. Students who have all completed, I request you can probably leave this and go and attend your sessions. Okay, you can start leaving the room. If you don't have any questions, just start leaving the room. If you have any questions, just post the question. If you don't have any questions, start leaving. You can go. You can just proceed to your classes. Thanks everyone. All the best. Do well. As and when we get any materials and everything, we'll just keep watching a Telegram group daily. Okay, at least like once after your sessions, every day when your session gets complete and everything, keep watching that on a regular basis. Okay. Can we use pen paper? Already answered. Okay. Fine. You can all, everyone leave. Okay. You can just go and attend your sessions now. Thank you. How many games will be given in the exam? I've already answered this. Go check that PPT. I've already shared a YouTube link also. Right? Check that out. There is no files in Telegram. What file is not there in Telegram? Which file are you talking about? You said to resume DS. You can resume the test. That option and all they'll give you. Don't worry. Please share the verbal PDF. Verbal PDF is already shared. It's already there in your Telegram group. Browse through it. Third section about 4 Qs. What is third section about 4 Qs? Please, and when you post some questions, please post it meaningfully. I don't understand what is this third section about 4 Qs means. What do you mean by that? I don't understand that question itself.